All right, folks, as promised this week from OVW, he's the leader of the legacy of brutality. In his own words, the only fair fight is the one that he wins. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Josh Ashcraft. How's it going, my
Ladies
man?
and gentlemen, what is up? What's going on, man? How you doing?
Great to have you here on this beautiful Friday. We got a lot to talk about today, but before we do, how are things out there in Kentucky?
Things out here in Kentucky are chilly, but things are going to heat up real quick tomorrow night at the Davis Arena for OVW's Tough Love pay-per-view.
That's right. I can't wait. Big event going down tomorrow night, as he says. But before we talk about tough love, Josh, how about let's get into a little bit about yourself and tell my friend or my listeners and my friends out there, how'd you get your start in wrestling?
Man, I grew up here in Louisville, Kentucky. I was a fan of professional wrestling for about as long as I can remember. And having OVW here in Louisville really kind of gave me my own like hometown, homegrown, like something that I could achieve, something that I could attain, if that makes sense.
Sure.
I figured if I ever wanted to make it to a higher level, that's where I would need to get my start. And I just happened to show up almost 10 years ago, this month actually, showed up to OVW and got lucky enough to help start setting up the ring and then selling t-shirts and yada yada. Things move along, and here I am. I've done just about everything.
Awesome. Well, as you know, here on the Eeez and Beez, we love to shine the light on you guys that are, in the lower indie leagues and stuff like that, and get to know a little bit about you. So that's great. You've been around for about 10 years. So obviously you've seen a lot of different things, but let me ask you this. Tell my listeners out there, who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
Oh man, that is a tough question. That's gonna be a multifaceted answer. I'm gonna have to say Stan Hansen, Bruiser Brody, Punk, Shawn Michaels, and if I have to pick a fifth, you know what? I'm gonna go a little bit outside of the box, and people really aren't gonna expect this one, but Shane Helms.
Okay. Yeah, Hurricane Helms, man. Great
Shane
mind.
Helms,
Very great mind.
great mind and
Yes.
a great hand in the ring, dude. Awesome brother too. Real cool guy. Every chance I've gotten to interact with him, it's always fun and you learn something, and that's what I love.
Awesome. Yeah, and we just saw him make an appearance just this last weekend at the Rumble. That was cool to see.
Yes, we
You're
did.
never too old. That's what I keep telling everybody. You're never
Yeah,
too old.
exactly.
Well, hey, let's switch gears a little bit. We talk a lot of breakfast here on the Eeez and Beez as it's breakfast related.
I'm all
Hey,
right with it.
let's say this. You're making breakfast tomorrow for a wrestler or wrestling personality. Who's it going to be, and what are you guys going to have?
Ooh, okay. That's a good one. I am going to make breakfast for Samoa Joe.
Okay.
We're going to have smoked sausage, bacon, country style ham, scrambled eggs with cheese and gravy on the side. And we're going to play original NES games while we do it.
Nice, man. I'd love to be a fly on the wall just to witness that. That's for sure. And that right there is a healthy, hearty breakfast, my friends. That's for sure.
Yes, it is.
Well, hey, Josh, tell my listeners out there, what's your favorite thing about OVW?
Oh man. Honestly, I would say the history. Like, I went to my first OVW show in '99 at the Louisville Gardens, and then started going to the old building over on Mechanic Street in Jeffersonville, Indiana, when I was in high school, around 2001, 2002. When we moved to the new building, excuse me, it's one thing about the Ohio Valley, man. Allergies are a son of a bitch. We moved into the new building where we're currently at now, the Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road in Louisville, Kentucky. And I was actually, if you go back and watch that show, I am front row center on hard cam for the entire thing. Okay. So going from a kid that sat in the crowd at OVW and watched all of the names that have come through up until this point, and now being someone that is featured and has wrestled in main events on the show and managed in main events and been one of the focal points. It's surreal. So that history there and being part of it by leading the Legacy of Brutality to the longest reigning consecutive and combined tag team title reign in OVW history is really, really cool.
Yes, and I agree. And the history with OVW, like you said, it goes way, way back. And like you said, to be part of it, being a fan first and then being in that ring now, that's definitely a wrestler's dream, and you're living it. That's cool stuff, Josh. Well,
I appreciate it.
As we keep things moving here on the E's and B's, I got a few more questions for you, and then I'll turn the tables over to you so we can talk a little tough love going down tomorrow night. Like you said, Davis Arena, don't miss it. Make sure you guys go out there, figure out how to watch it. I know it's going to be on Fight TV, right? And also,
yes, I believe so.
Go ahead.
I think we're on Fight. It may or may not be on our Amazon Prime channel. And you can always go to the OVW Wrestling Network and get the links from there. And ovwrestling.com, of course.
Absolutely. Well, hey, Josh, let me ask you this one. If you could change anything about wrestling, what would it be?
Honestly, I would change the business in the benefit of the boys as far as like what AEW is doing with office roles and health insurance, vacation, paid time off. I would try to actually treat the business like a business. Like if I could do it, that's what I would do.
Okay.
Make it to where everyone from, top to bottom, depending on where you're at, you're taken care of just like any other major corporation.
Right. And the reason I ask is it's always nice to know maybe a little bit from the inside, you know what I'm saying? Like hearing your thoughts on that, like what you want to change. Because, you got the armchair CEOs or bookers like myself, that say they would love to see so many different things, but to hear it from the actual wrestler, it goes a little bit farther, in my opinion. And that's why we ask, what would you want to change? And that, why?
Sure.
So,
oh, yeah.
And that makes 100%, sense why you say that. Being a wrestler, you want the best benefits, you want the best of the best. And when you're putting in this kind of effort and time and money, you want a little bit of return. And I get it.
Well, and I understand that we are independent contractors, and I get that. I understand the transient nature of the business, so to speak. You come in, you're paid to do a job, you do that job, and when that job's over, you move on to the next one.
Right.
I get that. But at the same time, if I'm going to dedicate and spend my life, my time, I've 10 years of your life doing something, it's in any other business, you'd, be rewarded with, you've been an employee for so long.
Right.
Which I'm not saying anything bad about it. OVW has treated me extremely well over the time that I've been there. But just as a whole, I think that AEW with what they're doing, with their talent and how they're offering things to them is really the way the business needs to go, because one day we're not going to be able to take bumps, and some of us don't have college degrees. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So rather than be another, another disappointing, retirement, so to speak, for some wrestler, let's give them something to do, give them something that they can hang their hat on and not turn to a life of, bad stuff.
Absolutely. Something to be proud of. I get you. Definitely. All right. Well, as we keep things going here, Josh, like I said, just a couple more. Let's change the pace just a little bit here. I'm going into Barnes and Nobles tomorrow to buy a book of your life. What's the name of it?
What's the rating on this show?
Open door.
All right, so then I've got to. I would have to steal one from the show Californication, punching and fucking.
All right. Little more than PG, but that's all right with me. Hey, keeping the things going here. Here's another crazy one. Now this one I go back and forth on because I have so many favorites, but I want to know what yours is. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what is it going to be?
Oh, that is tough. Buffalo chicken in any way, shape, or form.
Okay. I didn't see that coming.
Like I'm Yeah, man, I'm weird, dude. Like I'll order Wingstop and get like a 7-piece tender thing, and then just grab some tortillas out of the fridge and just wrap one or two up, and then I've got food for like the next couple of days. I'm like, hell
Nice.
yeah, quick and easy,
Nice.
bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See me, I was a toss back and forth between like French fries or steak, and then like, am I allowed to have dipping sauces? Or yeah,
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're
so
right. It's
I
like, okay,
definitely
so
get
how
where
many
you're coming.
options do we have? Yeah.
Yeah, right, right. All right, man. I got two more for you, and we'll turn the tables over for you. What's your favorite match all time?
Wow, favorite match of all time. You know what? Might be kind of controversial, but it's one that I actually refereed, and I don't know if there's even video of it anymore. But it was Mike Mondo's last match in OVW
Okay.
against Rafael Constantine. It was a dark main event. It was supposed to go like 10, and they wound up going 30 because it was Mondo's last match, and they were just out there having a ball, just
Nice.
trading holds, rolling around, joking, having fun. It was a blast to be a part of. If I'm gonna pick one to watch, though, I'm gonna have to say probably Eddie Guerrero and JBL from Judgment Day 2005. I think it was the one that rivals, anything else on the Muda scale for blood. Just for the simple fact that the emotion that Eddie gives during that match, like once everything starts kind of going sideways and he's bleeding everywhere, and it's like, you know what, it just, that is the definition of another gear. Like he just switched gears, and everything felt like from that point on it just kept ramping and ramping and ramping till the finish.
I
I
can
love
totally.
watching that match.
Yes, I can totally agree, and definitely one that has not been brought up on my show. So I'm glad you did bring that up. I hope my listeners go out there and check that out on the
Oh, it's
WWE
definitely a good one.
Network. And I would love to see that last match that you got to ref there, Mondo's fight. That would be pretty good to see. I will have to dig in and maybe find that somewhere, hopefully on the
No,
internet.
you know what? I might have to talk to one of my production guys tonight and see if I can get myself a copy of that.
Well, if you do, swing one my way. I'd love to see it. That's for sure.
Definitely.
All right,
Definitely.
man. It's been an honor to have you on here. I got one more for you, and then I'm going to turn it over to you. This one, be honest with me.
All right.
What are your top three podcasts on your list today that you're listening
Top three
to?
on the list.
Yeah.
Talking Shop, because I'm an old school Talking Shop mark from back in the day, from their first run when they were doing it in Japan.
Yeah.
I would have to say probably the Ringside Podcast. Daniel Spencer hosts, one of our officials, our head referee down at OVW. And I guess it'd be the Steve Austin show, because honestly, I don't really listen to a whole lot of podcasts, man.
Okay.
I do a lot of audiobooks,
Awesome.
and random trivia stuff on YouTube. So if like I'm doing a drive, I will turn on the most amazing top 10 and just chuck the phone in the passenger seat and just listen to it through the speakers, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Well, that's cool. I agree. Those are some great podcasts to listen to. But hey, let's get to what we've wanted to get to from the get-go, and that's what's going down tomorrow night, Davis Arena, Tough Love, OVW Style. Josh, what can you tell my listeners out there about it?
Tomorrow night at Tough Love at the Davis Arena, you're going to have the opportunity to see the Legacy of Brutality do what it does best. Lay waste to any and every one that stands in our path. Tony Gunn and Jesse Goddard have stuck their nose in the LOB's business for way too long. And now Omar Amir has an issue. Brother, I don't know who peed in your Wheaties, but it wasn't the LOB. But you want to come at us like this? All right, fair enough. You saw what happened this past week on TV when Cash Flow and Omar Amir went to battle in the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to see destruction. Not only do we have that giant 6-man main event with Cash, Big Steve Michaels, and Big Zoe taking on those three goons, Isaiah is going to get back what is rightfully his, and that is the OVW Rush Division Championship that was unjustly stolen from the Legacy of Brutality due to outside interference. So Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be able to witness not only the mauling of a pretty boy, a BB gun, and a champion, if you want to call him that, and you're going to get to witness Isaiah regaining that Rush title, dude, it's going to be a great night for the LOB.
Awesome stuff, man. I can't wait to see it going down tomorrow night. Tough Love in the Davis Arena. Josh, man, it's been an honor and a pleasure to have you on my show. I can't wait to have you back, and I can't wait to get over there to Kentucky and see you guys, get caught up on some events live in person. But until next time, brother, I appreciate it, man. You got anything?
I appreciate you.
Before I let you go, brother, is there anybody out there or anything you'd like to push?
Yeah, man. Make sure that you're checking out OVW on all of our social media accounts. You can follow me on Twitter at Josh Ashcraft, on Facebook and Instagram at Josh Ashcraft 86. Make sure that you guys are checking out our sister promotion out there in Colorado, RMP, Rocky Mountain Pro. They have got some of the best up-and-coming talent in the business right now. And I'm not just saying that. I was watching their show the other night, the Aces Wild pay-per-view, and, man, legitimately, I was blown away. Some of the guys and girls they have out there, the LOB, we've always got our eyes on our competition.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
if I can end this on anything, it's this. Take one thing away. Remember that no matter what it is that you do, 90% of your job is teaching. So anything that you have learned from either this podcast, any podcast, or anything in the business, make sure you're pushing that and you're giving that knowledge, you're teaching that next generation so that we've got something to do.
Absolutely. Can't say it any better myself. Thanks again, Josh. And until next time, make sure you follow Josh Ashcraft. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you.